Hi, everybody. This is Allison from AllyKat Creations. How are you? Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hype to my channel if you have yet to do so. And if you get anything from my work, a Connect the Dot, an Epiphany, a Mind Explosion, a new book to read, a new author to explore, artwork to create, all that fun right there. Please go check out my website, AllyKatCreations211.com. Go check out the links section. That's where you can find my website. All the beautiful people that I support, all the phenomenal channels on YouTube that I support, all the blessings. Please go check out my links section because you're going to want to be there. You want to help support people. So go do it. Do it. Do it. And like I said earlier, my website, go check it out. And if you are interested in purchasing or commissioning me for something, email me. I do everything privately. And I have memberships. You guys get cute emojis. You guys get Oracle card readings. I do a personal, exclusive channel member only video. So only members get it. And they get a whole plethora of cards that I do and I pull for them. And I do that every weekend. So go check that out. I also have a raffle, and I still haven't figured out what I'm raffling. Besides a shirt. I'll get there. But I have raffle at the end of the month. If you want to partake in that raffle, if you're not a member, I will have maybe by the weekend, I'll have how you can do that. And if you're a channel member, you get one free entry. If you're 3D, 4D gets 2 free entries, and 4D gets to work with me in the back scenes. They get their stuff. It's going to be great. So check that out. Hi, everybody. I'm waiting on the storms. They're not here yet. We do have rain. It's raining. And this, people think I'm crazy, but I have my bedroom ready. Freya's still upstairs checking out the squirrels and the chipmunks and just watching the rain fall. It's kind of calm around here, but I don't play around with Mother Nature. So I figured, let me go on at 2 Central, figure it out, because I wanted to get on a little bit earlier, but I wanted to eat. I also spoke to Mr. Curtis, Mr. California. He's in Kentucky right now. And then I had a surprise come to my house. I'll show you guys in a sec. Before I pull some cards. But let me say hi to everybody. Hi, Miss Ashmaya. Hi, Miss Sid from Divine Sunflower Tarot. We can get my words to go today. Go check out her channel. Phenomenal life earlier. Go check her out. Go support her. Let's blast her up and expand her out. Hi, Scott. Hi, Ivy. What's going on? Yeah, Murphy's Law is bananas. Mercury in the microwave pre-shadow is affecting a lot of us. I guess the fire signs are getting heavily hit. I'm wearing a lot of people are like, oh, I like your shirt. Since we're redefining everything, this is a cordless hole puncher. And I have myself strapped up today. It's better safe on my hip than it is, and I carry out. But yeah, I have my baby on my hip. But earlier, I get a text message from my teacher. And my teacher's like, hey, what are you doing? I was like, I just got out of the shower. I have everything, prepped for the storms if they do come. And she's like, well, can I come and drop something off to you? I just got out of the store. I was like, okay, cool. whatever. I'm dressed. I'm not, I don't walk around in my full fledged. She came over and she got me the flamingo. But you can also make a bird and an axle. Oh, how do you pronounce that guy? It doesn't say, does it? No. You can make three things, but I'm making the flamingo. But she bought this for me, so I'm so excited. If today I lose power, I can do Legos. Yeah, my teacher knew, like so my teacher, when I went over for the kid's birthday party, she showed me some of the stuff that her and her brother do. It's phenomenal. I love Legos. I actually, when I lived in New York and I worked in the city, they opened up a Lego shop on 23rd Street, and I just was like, ah, I want to do that. I mean, it's complicated. It takes a lot, but like, I want to build those huge ones, those big monster scale ones. So we were talking about, it's just like, oh yeah, this is our pastime with the kids. We build, which I think is amazing. By the way, I think kids getting off the computers and actually making something, and it doesn't need to be like a painting, but like you gotta have some skill to put some Legos together, like Mr. Red Dragon here. This was not easy. It's a tiny guy, but it comes with instructions. His tail keeps falling off. Oh no, his tail fell off. Yeah, they don't stay together. I might have to I think the plan of action is super glue. Like I don't know how these people with the doing the cars, like the actual cars that drive, I would hope that they super glue it. I put his tail on backwards, but oh there it goes. Yeah, the little dragon guy, he's having a hard time over here, so we're gonna put him back. But yeah, I was like, oh my God, she got me the flamingo. That's awesome. So yeah, hi guys. That was my morning, and by the time I got myself luggaged, all my documents really stay in the same place, but I moved them into the luggage. I know Allison's crazy. I'm crazy until shit does happen and shit hits, and I'm not saying and wishing that on myself, but I rather be prepared, not scared, and just you never know. So if shit does go down, it takes 2 seconds for me to unpack. And I have clothes and I have things that will set me for the rest of if something were to happen. If nothing happens, great. I just unpack it. It's not a big deal. I don't have a storm shelter. Many people don't around here. So I'd rather be safe than sorry. And yeah, but the Legos are a really fun pastime. I had a lot of fun building that dragon. I highly recommend it for, and if you have grandkids, even if you don't have kids, I don't have kids, I have fur babies. I build, I make, I create. So yeah, the storms are currently, thanks to all the energy you guys have put out, it might be tracking a little more south of me. I hope so. I hope so. I don't I don't like it. So how's everybody doing? The Schumann's doing it again, but it won't do it when I press on it. Ivy, I'll look at that in a sec. Schumann's calm at the moment. We're at a 7.92 hertz, so that's on the higher side. It's not 8, but that's still high. Electromagnetic field is pretty high as well. I gotta figure out how to answer that question with the card, Miss Ivy. Rune deck. Rune deck. Ivy sends stuff via text message because she thinks she's fly over there. I don't have I've been looking for decks to look at. I don't know. Pain. Oh, Ash, I've been sending you like a lot of people don't know, but I wake up and I meditate every morning, but it's intentional meditation. So if I know that people are having some issues health wise, I will focus on the person and where their pain is at and bubble them and send them some energy. Do it every day. I do it every day. Um, but there's really no tarot. Like I mean, sure, like I could pull a tarot card to tell you the answer, right? But that's not going like I want. This is maybe where I don't know what maybe one of us gets the calling to create a deck that focuses around health. Because a lot of things focus on, outcomes and what we need to look forward to and shadow stuff and, the galactic stuff and letting go of a lineage and clairvoyance and animal totems and, looking at all the decks that I have, and even when I was over there a little while ago, seeing if I wanted to pull from those decks, nothing that I have, and I have like maybe 50 decks at best, small, large, not much deals and focuses just on health. Like there might be some cards might have a sneaking yeah, and the red tape is, when when my show uploads, like I'm not a medical expert. I'm not here to diagnose you. I'm not here to give you any hopes, any fears. It's just an inquiry. Interesting. I don't have many like on like at least on my end, I don't have, but I have really never seen many decks focus on like outcomes and what you need to work on. Hi, Mel. And yeah, health is one of those things, but hi, Quartz. My whole thing with the health aspects of anything, we can't make it our story. I have rheumatoid arthritis. I have thyroid issues. I have degenerative back issues. Like, I'm a falling apart human being. I've got horrific teeth, bad eyes. I have the whole 9 yards, right? But I don't make it my story. And for years, I made it my story. It was a part of my identity until I stopped doing that. And with right supplementations, with some exercise and movement and stretching, I've been off of my meds for almost 10 years. And I was on painkillers for a bunch of those years, and that I weaned myself off of. I know that's different for each and everybody. We're all individualistic. That's why when I read some of the cards about like diets and stuff, everybody's body needs something different. We can't judge each other because one person can't have can't do the vegetarian vegan stuff over the meat stuff. Like, I at least give the animal's essence before I eat its meat a thank you, a blessing, and thank you for it's a part of the life cycle. They signed up for it. They knew what they were doing too. Animals are stupid, ridiculously smart. They're also ascending. So for Ivy, we have Kanaz. Torch, Beacon, Fire. This card, I have to switch hands here, is associated with fire. Fire brings warmth and light in a literal sense, but it can also represent intellectual and spiritual illumination. This card indicates sudden insight, an outpouring of creativity, and those aha moments of awareness and clarity. If you are experiencing confusion or stagnation, this card may represent the promise of light at the end of the tunnel. There's your answer right there. Or signified that an amazing breakthrough has already occurred or is imminent in some area of your life. When the enlightenment comes, you must seize the moment in its opportune time to initiate new projects, creative pursuits, or relationships. This card also contains a warning, however, fire is life and brings light into our lives, but it can also burn and destroy. Drawing this card can indicate that something needs definitely to end or be destroyed before there can be new beginnings or a period of growth. So just like anything, what Ivy asked, balance. I have to light my candles. I forgot to do that. Balance. Don't push too hard, but push enough. There's many causes to that area, as you know. I made this candle, and you could see there's some stuff emerging on the bottom. This is lavender sage. Hi, Tim. How is everybody? I'm waiting for the storms to come, and here we are. Oracle cards. Yeah, I've tried obviously I have a lot of allergies. I'm allergic to earth, by the way. Us star seeds usually are. And I've did reduction diets and I try different diets. It's not because I'm against them. I've tried them. You know what? I got sicker on some of them than others, being the fact that my body needs animal protein and not necessarily. Hi. Angian. I hope I'm saying that right. Hi from Switzerland. We have friends from Ireland and Switzerland in the house. Austria. How are you guys? So yeah, there's a let me pull over here. I'm not done with you, Ivy. You know, everybody's body needs something different, and we can't ignore what our body wants. And all you got to do is sit and pray. Pray over your food anyway, no matter what you eat. No matter what you put in your body, it's yours to do. That's your free will choice. Like I bless my coffee in the morning. I bless my water. It's still liquid going in you. That's the cops, if you can hear it. I have my window open. It is. How cold is it out right now? It won't tell me. I have to push the buttons. I don't care about a gale force warning. Oh, there's the yeah, it's raining now. So the second line, what time is that? Sorry, I'm looking at radar. Don't say much. 61 degrees. Chile. Here's my thing. Ivy, you got indigo. The person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural born leader. Interesting. Clear yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. Synchronistic, I think not. I'm also going to pull over here while I shuffle. Hi, Elsa. Hi, Miss Leah. Hi. Bless your food. Bless everything. You see the craziness in my neighborhood? I'm going to be cool. We have Gercia, planet and ley line energies. Under the night sky, feel the wind, lives energy all over and absorbs them. Feel Gaia's life force and be grateful for her. And I'm going to pull a number card without spilling them. I don't even have to take them out. Spirit gave me a 144. You are on the right path. So fulfilling your purposes. Search for more and balance harmony within your life. Choices have consequences, so choose wisely. That's right. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I have to readjust the pew. Keeps getting stuck on the back of my chair. And for those of you that are like, what is this girl talking about? What is some of the people in the chat talking about? All you're going to say, I put the best intentions and vibrations into you. When I'm drinking you, I'm filling myself up with beautiful, harmonious wavelengths of energy, of vibration. Whatever you want to say. I want to feel healthy today. I want the best energy coming out of this coffee to energize me and make me have a full cup of love. Whatever that is. It's nothing is, you know, you got, when you're doing your mantras, your prayers, your affirmations, I've been told by so many other people from upstairs, it doesn't matter. It's the intention that is coming and the feeling that you get when saying something. It doesn't need to make sense to anybody else. It really doesn't need to matter what it means to anybody but you. If you're pouring in, let's just say you drink alcohol and you're like, I just need to feel calm today. Beautiful love and light energy, please come and flow through me. Not all alcohol is bad. Some of it helps your blood flow. Hey, I don't judge. I don't judge. I smoke tobacco to make my body not in pain. I haven't had, so I take the lesser of the two evils. I don't take painkillers anymore, which was wreaking havoc on me anyway. I'd rather smoke. I know the consequences to my actions. Free will. You YOLO once in this vehicle. And tomorrow is never a promise. So live it fully each and every day. If we all took that approach a little better and we are not just, mulling over each and every day, guess what? There might be a tornado, but guess what? I have a flamingo to me. But I will show you guys the decks that I have out today. El Sunray. I have the animal spirits. Mazel tov to me. They fell on the floor. Hang on. Jeez Louises. Ah! Unicorn popped out. And bee. And bat. But I have these if you want a card reading from those to see what animal pops up for you. This is I got the rune one. It's short. But I got the Sacred Rebel Oracle deck. I like this. This is lengthy, but this has some good insight if you need more serious direction. I have the Shaman's Dream. Shaman's Dream. I got cards mixed up into other cards. I got the Astro deck. I have this beautiful deck. That's where we get our just a little advice. Number cards. I have the light, the Priestess light. I have Work Your Light. I'll pull one for you, Miss El Sunray. How's that? You love animals, we'll see which one's aligning with you. Ashmeyer, there has to be there has to be something out there that's not invasive to help you. I did not finish the sunflower, so I'll show you guys before I finish before I pull that. I have to do the middle. The middle is going to be laborious, but very worth it. But I did get the flower petals done. That's I take my time with my drawings. I know it's annoying. I'm a perfectionist, like for my own standards. I have my own set of standards. I'm not a la-di-da kind of person. I don't talk you through artistic language that makes it mean something more than it is. Thank you. That's one thing I hated about art school. The background and the foreground is so amazing. What you did with the texture, go fuck a dick with that language. Yeah, it has it serves a purpose and a place, but let me tell you what, there are people that in my school when I went to school, they showed you their art piece and we're like, what the fuck is that? You put no effort into it and you just did that and called it minimalism and thought you can get a easy A for it. No, you got to put thought and mind into stuff and actually I'm a doer. I'm a crafty person. I actually construct. I don't sit there and go, my a project's due tomorrow. I'm gonna Jackson Pollock the shit out of that. And here it is. Hell no. I'll criticize it and rip it up into shreds constructively. That is. But I don't like the language that art has because to me, you could talk up anything and it's like network marketing. Oh my God, this coffee cup is amazing. Oh my God, the wonders that you have with this coffee cup. Yeah, you know what? It's a coffee cup. Thank you. There has to be something, Ashmaya, though, like if North Korea is creating, and I'm praying that they bring the technology here and I could be a guinea pig for it, I will rip out every one of my teeth and put those little gel packs on and grow my teeth back. I'd be happy. I'm pulling you to it. Sunrise. Okay, that's a little better. I'm pulling you two. You get two animals. It's cute, but Mike, it's a little vicious. This is Pigeon. It's cute. Miss Leah, you got raccoon. Look how cute he is. You get raccoon. Talented, shadowy, in hiding. Let me know if this is you right now. Raccoon energy is at play within all artists to greater or lesser degrees. At best, it indicates talent, tenacity, and skillfulness with a particular musical instrument or creative tool. Its shadow side points to an unresolved issue around self-image and success. Sometimes using a stage name or wearing a mask works in an artist's favor. Other times it limits creativity. Am I who my audience thinks I am? What if I am ready to grow into something more? Raccoon energy won't let us off the hook until this creative ego fear is resolved. Generous friend, exceptional artist. So I'm like, I don't know if that fits you, Miss Leah, but I also pulled Panther for you. If I could find it in the book, that'd be great. There we go. Hi, Miss Charlene. We got Panther. Annihilation of the unnecessary, purging. The Panther won't stand to see our growth or energy stagnant. Instead, it pounces into our lives and causes all kinds of havoc, with the ultimate intention of bringing us toward more fulfilling lives. It's unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feels devastating. But after all the dust clears, it's easy to see the Panther's wisdom at work. We've all been through these experiences, and they've made us better people. Trust that the Panther's journey always leads to a brighter place. Brave and production. productive. So, Miss Leah, is this anything going on? Yeah, absolutely shadowish, yeah. I know this guy right here that I've been doing this. I've been purging the house. So I'm getting the new windows, and guess what this girl has to do? Like clear out my living room and my kitchen. So literally been taking my paintings off the wall, my artwork off the wall, taking all my gems. I have gems everywhere in this house. Like putting them in boxes so I know where they were, and then I could cleanse them. And I just really been purging and cleaning out things because my gosh. Oh yeah, sure. Spirit, before I got on, when I came down here and like got myself settled, they I asked upstairs what cards could I use to help convey what needs to be conveyed today. And I put my hand over everything, and the animal totem, the guidebook came out. I really like these cards. I have the cafe version of them too. I have the tiny ones, the tiny cards. Although I'm gonna say they're not easy to these are not easy to shuffle. With the smaller cards are like, what? Okay. That one. And for anybody that is curious how I pull, I put my hand and I let my fingers lead to the vibration off the cards. When I, in my head, will put in, like, what does Mel need? You know, what does Mel need? And then at the end, as long as the weather holds up, I'll pull for the collective at the end. We have Hawk, watchful, all-seeing, messenger of divinity. The sharp eyes of the hawk watch our every move. This keen-eyed bird has the ability to see every little detail as well as the bigger picture. When this card appears, fate has its eyes on you, and the winds are shifting. It is said that the hawk carries news upon its wings and is sent from divinity itself to deliver it. The message should not be taken lightly. Though it may seem small or insignificant, it will eventually redirect your course. Sees clearly, intuitive. So you got the hawk spirit. And you also got the starfish. I just got to find the starfish. Here we are. Beautiful, alluring, superficial, or shallow. The starfish is a natural and exquisite beauty, mesmerizing to all. Being around someone with starfish energy is a thrill. The problem is these creatures have been reliant on how they look or what other people think of them for so long that they may have forgotten their deeper callings. When this card appears, it is important to ask, am I being swayed by outward appearances? What dreams have I put aside to please others? Uplifting, artistic, and expressive. Of course. Let me know if that fits, Mel. Got you. Miss Sid, do you want the animal? The animal spirit? You didn't miss much. I just started. Kind of. I just kind of started. Awesome, yes. Tim, I'm gonna pull you. I have to feel what you want. I have to feel. Yeah, I'm watching who's his name? What's a Max Velocity didn't pop on live yet. Okay, 3 o'clock. But I've been watching Connor Croft lives like 30 minutes south of me. So I've been watching him this morning. They're not sure what's gonna happen right now. So I had a really bad, like, I get passing showers and thunderstorms. So no problem, Mel, but there might unconsciously there might be something outwardly that might be affecting you, and it might be from a so here's something that I take into consideration when I also get my readings. If it doesn't feel like it fits, does it fit another self? Does it fit, like, if I'm here to heal not just this aspect of me, but other aspects and other delineations of time? Is it something that is coming in for me to heal from something of another self? Put that in to the memory bank if it doesn't fit. Ooh. I'm going to do Miss Sid. But I'm also being asked to draw from here too. Yes. Yep, that's my teeth right there. And I'm not shy about the shit. I am not shy about that. I'll take them right down. I just won't smile with them because I really will then look like the actual redneck that I actually am. Born in the South. I was born down south. Miss Sid actually got polls. Amazing. Like I love the card. I just have to find. Why can I never find what I need when I need it? I found it. Yeah, the triggers are definitely something that's popping up into the dynamic right now. For Miss Divine Sunflower Tarot, we have Gazelle, heightened awareness, and ability vulnerable. The gazelle represents supreme grace. With every move, this awe-inspiring beauty amidst sophistication and elegance. Gazelle personalities are often hyper-aware of their surroundings, bordering on hypervigilant. And this inhibits them from enjoying the beauty they've spent so much effort cultivating. No more worrying about all these predators out there in the wild. When this card appears, it's time to get back to the present moment. Sit down, find your breath, and acknowledge the bounty that surrounds you. Let it nourish your gentle spirit. Graceful, perceptive, artistic. Yes. And I also pulled octopus. Octopuses are super, super, super smart. They're graceful. Octopus. Reaching, yearning, lacking boundaries, direction. The octopus signifies a wonderful, perceptive mind paired with a lack of healthy boundaries. Unfortunately, this results in well-intended but messy relationships. The octopus entwines itself into other people's business and shares their own without restraint. They believe that's what it means to be close. If you notice after spending time with someone that you feel drained or uneasy, the essence of octopus is at play. Begin to establish healthy boundaries, be patient and firm. It may be a very old habit to change. Of course you can, Miss Charlene. When in balance, interested, engaged, intelligent. And Spirit also wanted me to, for you, Miss Sid, signs, synchronicities, dreams, feelings, look within. This is from Arnie's Wizard deck. And then you have energy, transmute all that is negative to light. I'm going to write down who I see. So I'm going to do Mr. Tim. Next. Tim, I'm getting called to pull this. And Charlene, you'll be next. Yeah. You're welcome, Miss Sid. And yeah, I know some of the meanings sound a little on the harsher side, but look at it how it applies to you. And 90% of the time, it's when you have, and I've noticed this, when you have a channel, when you have, and this is for anybody that has them, when there's something and the intention of other people sucking your energy dry happens, I notice that once in a while we'll get people in the chat that just wow, we love you, and the boundaries go up. Of course you can, Miss Ashmaya. I'm writing down a list so I don't lose track. Animals, animals, animals. I knew I pulled from the right deck. I knew it. love this deck. I love this deck. And I can actually show this picture. Tim, I pulled for you Shock of the New. Look at the sunflowers. Look at that. I don't want to have to chicken. What wild, unconventional voice is calling to you? Can you hear it? Is it so different and so unusual, it might be hard to decipher? Like hearing an unfamiliar language for the first time. It might be hard to discern what great clarity now, but there is an affinity between you and this strangely beautiful newness seeking to manifest. This oracle says there is a stirring at the deepest level within you. Something new will break through, and process of this birth may be a shock to you. The shock will transform into great joy and a sense of tremendous liberation, but you must bear the strangeness first. That strangeness might be something that rattles your beliefs about yourself and the world, daring you to become more of yourself, more open to where life is leading you, and more willing to be unique, sacred art being crafted by the hand of the universal creator. Nature never shies away from strange beauty. She allows for endless endless diversity, and her sacred works are often peculiar and stunning. You live within her field of creative grace as a specially created work that also creates. You are being asked to surrender any fear you may have of being seen as exotic, unusual, eccentric, or bizarre. You are being asked to make peace with strange beauty and to let it happen through you in creative flow. Perhaps you need to allow your conventional ideas of beauty to become even more inspired and open. Perhaps you can allow your need for the world to behave according to your fixed ideas to fall away. You will receive so much more in its place. This oracle comes with a special message for you. There are rumblings and stirrings of creative life force happening now, deep in the undercurrents of your being. If you're very attuned to scent or sensitive, you may have consciously felt this already, with excitement, discomfort, or both. If you have not yet sensed these inner stirrings, they are happening all the time. So be on the lookout for the big shift of new birth, the shock of new, the unconventional, the strangely beautiful, and the disturbing liberation of that which is foreign stepping into your life. This is life creating the stage upon which you will experience greater fulfillment. Don't be nervous if the rumble of change turns into a mighty roar that rocks boats, bursts forth a novel idea, and changes things in a way that is out of your control. This is life happening. Free fall into it. The oracle of the shock of the new comes to you saying the old is on its way out. You can handle it. Drag, nurture, and coerce into the new. You can handle it. This oracle brings you guidance. You are about to encounter something new and different in your life. This is helpful. Don't reject it, no matter how small or insignificant or how powerful and life-changing it may seem to be. You are being asked to dispense with your reliance on the past and what you have your tools to navigate life. You have outgrown your old methods. You will have to fly by the seat of your pants. So speak as you experiment with new ways to be. Life will show you the way. Hi, Mary. Blessings. Arnie has a website, and I could send you the link to that. It will be in my link section. Hang on, we have to Batty over here. Batty! It's batshit crazy. Do we have a number to the card? 6. I know that's why I pulled from that deck because I remember from the other night's conversation, um, what's been going on. And you have heart chakra, Tim. The answer you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. I know amongst, I'm going to get you also. When spirit tells me what to do, I go with it. 606. You will handle problems well and have a responsible nature. You are in a place of balance and alignment in your life. You are where you need to be right now, Mr. Tim. 606. See, synchronicity. So you got 606 angel card number. Before I pull for Charlene, for even myself, I have to be patient when I am asking the universe, like, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing? Right? Obviously, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. But to solidify a new life, to solidify a new beginning, a new what goes on, I sometimes it's in here and you have to just let it come out. With the, I got a hit in my head to start making the pictures I have of the animals that I take care of into animated little AI things. That didn't really come to me. I didn't get any outside inspiration. That just came from within me. And then the coloring book thing and the books, putting every little animal and making them superheroes and going on adventures. That didn't come from the outside. I didn't look at Barnes and Nobles. I love that store, by the way. But I didn't go to the bookstore and like have that epiphany. It happened from within me. Yay! Fireworks! Oh, Sheen. Sheen. It's I know a lot of people are not fans. Oh. Okay. I might have to run upstairs really quick and because it's raining. I have a package incoming. Um, I want to spell this right. Um, so as my teacher bought me the flamingo today, like she bought it for me today, had no idea. I actually ordered one for myself. Hi, Keith. And I was going to send one to Buckshot for his daughter for her birthday. And when she came to my door with that, I'm like, oh, I don't even have to order Buckshot one. I could just send the one that I just bought to Buckshot. So it works out and it's gonna be here in a couple minutes. So yeah, Buckshot will get a pink flamingo from me for his daughter for the birthday. I know times are tough over there. So Charlene, we're gonna pull you from the animal spirits. Yeah, I was not expecting because it's on sale on Amazon. Um, it's on sale. And I'm like, oh, I'll buy one. And then I had one in my cart for Buckshot because I have to put his address in. And then my teacher, I already bought the one for myself, and it's like, oh, I'll be here today. My teacher brings me that one, so I don't need two. Buckshot was gonna get one anyway for me, but this one's gonna come with some fun. I mean, last year she got the flamingo drawing for me. I made prints of those. I don't even, I think I have one print left. I do have to get more prints made for sure. Darlene. Why am I making that face? Because she pulled one of my, I love all animals. I'm not gonna lie, but I'll read the first one. And then we'll go to that, my favorite. Spirit ringing. So Miss Charlene, you got B. Earnest, hardworking, democratic. The B personality is a delight to be around, especially when there's a team project on the horizon. Bees love to work steadily and thoughtfully until the final task is complete. They are sensitive creatures, aware of many subtleties at once. Since they're artistic at heart, they usually add creative details to the overall vision. For the most part, they have bustling, joyous personalities until they're too tired from all the work. Then they gripe and then they sting. Content, active, vibrant. Charlene, you got otter. I love otters. I like Stevie the otter. Unobstructed joy, playfulness, contentment. Perhaps the most joyful creature within the animal spirit deck, the otter represents absolute bliss. Otter energy is the playfulness of a child available to us at any age. They have a giddiness and a reverence for life itself, without the presence of doubt, worry, or skepticism. Imagine yourself with a little more otter energy. What would life look like? What would it take to bring you there? The otter card begs these questions and wants to transport us to that precious place as soon as possible. The celebration awaits. Full of love, needs nothing. Charlene! Okay, so let's just say Charlene made me these. She made chicken and patty. And she made Pinky. I have the other ones over there. They're out of my reach. And she made these. Look at the eyelashes. Flamingo. I love these. And I try to incorporate her work in everything because it's amazing. Shirley, I'm going to pull you also an angel if it wants to come out. You are playful. Charlene, you got 1111. Powerful and creative new beginnings, leadership and spirituality. Fulfill dreams and desires by setting clear intentions on what you want. I hope those cards are I know that they did. Is the World Cup on? I don't watch that football in Europe and soccer. You're welcome. Does that fit you, Miss Charlene? I totally think it does. You're amazing. I mean, all of you are amazing. Now I'm going to go on to Ash Maya. Ooh. I'm not gonna pause, but I'm gonna mute myself 2 seconds. I just want to put on max velocity in my other background, just so I know what's happening. All right, I got Max in the background. Hi to everybody watching. Thank you for coming. Don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe, and hype. I am in severe weather land today in Northwest Indiana, where the tornado hit last Thursday in Maryville. That's where I'm at. So I hunkering down. I totally see you as the bee because I mean most of us, it is in the U.S., isn't it? Mm. Well, I hope it. Of course, we can have a card. I'm making a list, Mr. Keith. All right, tornado watch is south of me. Okay, and it's still in Illinois. Woo! Thank goodness. I tell you what. I don't take light when we're in that kind of warning. There we go. Miss Ashmeyer, your first card is whale. Desire to delve deeper, profound peace, ancient wisdom. The whale represents profound emotional health and stability. Whale personalities are not afraid of emotional expression or traversing difficult terrain, as they have overcome many challenges in their lives. These experiences have enriched them, given them stability, strength, and a depth that is rare. Whale energy is usually linked to the feminine forces of compassion and communication. We could depend on whale personalities when all else seems lost, and trust them to be a beacon in our darkest hour. Calm, steady, deeply compassionate. And that I know is Ashmaya. So the first card you got was whale. Well, I'm glad it's in. You see, this is how I don't like tune into most things. I'm glad that the cup is in Houston. In New York, it's Houston Street. There's a big discrepancy. But because the weather here, holy shit. Shit. There is a shirt that has that. I'm trying to find up. Here we go. And Ashmeyer, you got Tiger. Lunar Force, Ease in Darkness, Feminine Energy. The tiger hunts at night, at one with the silence, fearing nothing. The card reminds us to take in the wild darkness, to allow the lunar forces to soothe and heal our spirits. Sensuality, receptivity, and devotion are all heightened in this midnight hour. And the tiger takes advantage of these boons. Spend time in silence this evening, drinking in the potential potent calm. There is nothing to fear in the stillness except the awakening of your own power. Passionate, strong, sensual. That's my, I'm going to pull you. That's cool. The only thing about Arnie's tins, when they're laminated, they're hard to get out of the tin. So I'm just citing. Ashmeyer, you got 999, angel number, completion and new beginnings, embracing change and challenges in relationships and in career, stand in reflection and growth. Girl, Miss Ivy, we're in, okay, so now they're just lowering stuff. We're still in a hatch risk for hail, strong 80-mile-per-hour winds. Yay, it's celebrating the win. Um, and potential tornadoes. We're still in that. But they moved down the severity to southern central, actually central Illinois and central Indiana. We're on the outskirts of it. But that doesn't mean shit can't happen. I try to at least. I mean, it all really started with monkey butt. It was monkey butt, flying monkey butt. It was monkey butt. But like chicken. I love chicken. Even though it could be anything, I think this is chicken. And Batty is just, it's batshit crazy. Charlene did such a great job with these. I love them. I love them. I'm also being pulled for the sacred rebels for you, Mr. Keith. So we'll do that for you. I love Pinky the Flamingo. I have the bigger flamingo too. I have to see when I get over there, I'll reach for it. I have all your guys, but I also had to take them off because I want them safe. Um, Missouri, Iowa, and Illinois right now are getting. Thankfully, I'm just watching the weather, guys, because there's nothing crazy going on right now. Thank you. Well, Batty's freaking adorable. And because my computer, there's a window right there. Literally, my back here there's no windows, but here right behind me is a window. Right now I have foam lined up behind my desk, like in front of my desk. And then I have a big pillow that I throw in. I garbage bag my stuff, and then all the stuff comes with me into my room. I'm not losing Batty or Chicken. Right now I mean the weather right now is just focused in between Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana right now. That's where the biggest tornado risk was for today. I know Kentucky and Tennessee are going to get some weather tomorrow, but nothing, just rain. Does not say anything really about Arkansas. He's not focused down over there, even though that's not that far away. Um, so right now what he's looking at is Taylorville, Shelbyville, Effingham, Newton, Robinson. Uh, they're fine. Just normal storms. The one in Shelbyville, that one is what they're looking at right now. But it's only a severe, it's not a tornado warning. And and what he's 4 o'clock, it's going to pan more up. So by 4, I might see more of the storms. But it might not be bad. It might not get it. I don't know. Hi, Sparky. Okay, Keith. Hi, Miss Sparky. Thank you, Ashmeyer, for helping me out with that. Yes, it is. So for anybody that just tuning in, I'm watching max velocity in the background because I'm supposed to get tornadic storms again. But now the weather is kind of shifting south. So I'm just bubbling myself up regardless. But back to Keith. Keith, the word wants to be written. Another card I thankfully can show. Some of these cards I can't. They're a little nudie. You might have been taught that creativity is something you have to work hard to access, or that finding your life purpose is so difficult that you must search high and low for it. Yet what you are is within you and wants to come out at every available opportunity. You don't have to struggle so much. It is more about allowing space for it to manifest and to let the energy flow. The real struggle is not in finding something. It is more about letting go of the idea that you need to search for your path in the first place. You see, the process of activating your life path is a natural one. The effort is in getting out of the way, not in making something happen. As for you, being yourself, that is the foundation from which your true life path will reveal itself. Being yourself becomes easier when you give yourself permission to love, honor, and accept yourself in all circumstances, especially the ones where you might be more tempted to reject and judge. Give the sacred rebel within the opportunity to decide your values, irrespective of whether they meet with general social acceptance. This oracle brings you the message that what you are dreaming of or seeking to do, create, live, or manifest is actually very natural for you. That is why you want to do it. If you experienced controlling and manipulative forces as you were growing up, you would have found it hard to access your natural state at this time. You would have been too busy trying to adapt and get through trials of childhood. However, that natural self hasn't gone anywhere. It is still there within you. Now it is just about chipping away at the walls of shame, perhaps with a defiant, who the hell cares? I am here and I'm going to love myself anyway. This allows you to risk bearing the feeling of any shame that arises as you release old emotional wounds and break away from any restraints to unconditional self-love. The sacred rebel within can empower you to love yourself no matter what, simply because you want to. This will send an energetic message to whoever shamed you in the first place, whether they meant to or not. Your message could be going to a parent, school teacher, sibling, friend, lover, or anyone else that was struggling enough with their own shame, wound, that they couldn't help but dump on it to you. You could be free to release that shame is just an emotion, not a truth, and you could defy any hold it has ever had on you and your ability to love yourself. This oracle brings you the guidance that you are now powerful enough to break the cycle. It is time to stop the shame and claim yourself in love instead. What you want to write, sing, dance, or become is you. It is natural. Drop your defenses, get into the grit, and confront the power that any old shaming has had over you. It's finished now. It's time for you to get with yourself, acknowledge how amazing you are, and get on with your work. Life is urging you to do so because the work wants to happen. What you want to create wants to be created. The word wants to be written. You just need to let go of any remnants of the past that have been in your way. Step firmly over them and onto your path. Hi, Hazel. I'm also going to pull you. I'm being called to pull these. So hang on. You have manifestation power. Use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. Throat chakra. The angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. And I know Keith is writing his truth as he goes on the chat, which I'm very thankful for. And thank you, Keith, for contributing to this beautiful community. All of you. It's not just about what Allison says. It's what you all contribute to the cause and to the love in this chat. We thank you. You're getting an angel number, Keith. We have 614, positive change and divine guidance. Your guardian angels are encouraging you to trust the changes happening in your life. You're on the path to attain spiritual and emotional balance. Beautiful. Mr. Scott, you're also getting sacred rebels. I'm looking at radar. Looking at the radar. Looking at Indianapolis area. I don't, because Keith has to send it to me. I mean, I could do this. For all those that are interested, it's all good, Keith. We support people that support us. And there's your channel right there. If anybody, well, I would say everybody in chat who is not a part of Keith's community, go. Amish mindsets. For those of you that don't know what Amish mindset is, a few years ago, I was led, Spirit drops me a lot of things on the internet. That's how I get a lot of my intuitive hits for looking and investigating for things. And Spirit wanted me to watch this Amish, that Centinelo guy that goes around the country and interviews people. I watched an episode about the Amish in Ohio and how a farmer broke his leg and the community pitched in to help the guy with his farm. And the guy that was there was like, it's a mindset that we have. We don't let any one of our people fall. If someone gets hurt or if something happens, we all pitch in as a community to help each other out. I'm like, Amish mindset. Done. I'm not worried about their religious beliefs or, you take what I think the Amish are amazing people and they can be harsh. But if you've ever watched those videos where 300 Amish guys in Pennsylvania are moving a damn farmhouse over 300 feet, and 300 of them are lifting it up and working in unison, that's the Amish mindset I'm talking about. It's working together to help each other, lift each other up. So Mr. Scott got heaven sent. Just as we receive gifts in the physical world through the thoughtfulness of others to acknowledge how much we mean to them, so too we receive gifts on other levels, including the spiritual level. A spirit gift is something that happens through grace. We can ask for help and it may be given in response to that request. All requests for help are answered. A spiritual gift can also be given without us asking for anything at all, at least not consciously. Sometimes it is our hearts that cry out for help while we are busy getting on with our to-do list. We don't often stop to think about what our hearts might need. If we do, an immediate solution is not obvious. We just get on with life, either letting the issue be or taking more painful option of dwelling on it without seeing how it might be resolved. However, there is a loving benevolence in life that knows exactly what we need and how it can best come to us, even when we are not quite so clear. This force actively seeks to assist us in walking our life path. The loving sweetness is being offered to you now, or soon will be, in the form of a spiritual gift. Your spiritual gift may be symbolic. It may be something that seems ordinary, but holds a lot of meaning to you. It might be an object that catches your eye and mesmerizes you. You might think you are appreciating how lovely it looks, but it is the underlying energy that captures you. Something in the appearance, color, or shape speaks to you and is perhaps answering an unspoken prayer. The spiritual gift may or may not be recognized to you. It may be very obvious or offer a windfall, a trip, a friendship, a new lover, or a remarkable healing in a current relationship. It might be far more subtle and even more powerful, such as a jolt of energy that allows you to perceive things differently, all of a sudden, and perhaps solve a problem that has been plaguing you. This oracle also brings you the message, let yourself be helped. Assistance is coming your way, so act on it and say yes. This oracle also comes with the message that you are to trust in the things that you feel and say to others without knowing why. It moves them. You might not understand, but through trust, you are allowing yourself not to overthink and censor yourself. As such, you are able to become a vessel through which the spirit gift can be passed on to others. Don't block yourself. Let life happen through you. Only benefit can come from this. I'm also going to pull you from here. Absolutely, Charlene. Absolutely. When I got Amish Mindset, I did a couple of videos on it because I think it's profound. And when that came to me, I was in a part of my life where I was 97 pounds, living in New York, not being able to feed myself or pay my bills, and in utter demise. And I had to put my pride down and ask people to help me, whether it be fixing something in the house, whether it be helping me feed myself. And lo and behold, when I asked humbly and with the good energy, I had friends that had welfare, WIC, and food stamps that sent me the extra food, or that they're like, what do you want? Here, I'll get it for you. And they would send me whatever was available in the options that they gave me. And I was able to feed myself because I asked. I asked for help and it came. Scott, you have fairies. You have a strong bond with the fairies, and your life purpose involves helping Mother Nature, and absolutely he does. Have you asked your angels for help with this? Your angels want to help you with the situation. However, they require your permission before they can intervene in your free will choice. And you got 441. Focus on all positive energies. You hold true love, stability, and strength, practical knowledge, and wisdom. Be the model for others to follow. Yes. I think as a lot of us, and this includes me, is trying to expand consciousness, help guide people through their difficult circumstances. You're welcome, Scott. I hope that hits. I think it does. Um, of course. I'm using the heavy hitting deck today. Um, we all have to be here and unify together. And we can't be in our as much as we need to take care of ourselves, all of you are a part of me, in essence, in entangled parts of me. And I think it's really important that we take care of each other. And the ways that I can, and of course, it's always in the ways that you can do it without sucking, leaving your cup full. It doesn't hurt me in any capacity to put people's links in my link section and talk and hype up the beautiful people that I resonate with. It doesn't hurt at all. I think it's a beautiful thing. I know Sid does it for me on her channel, and I know Arnie reposts my stuff on Facebook. I repost his. It's just, gotcha. You never know who is watching us when we are on live, when we are doing videos. Someone might watch a Urantia reading, right? They might not even catch me live. And they might go in my link section and just check it out. And you never know who is to see you. You never know what opportunities may come, and it might not come for me, but it might come for somebody that's in my link section. You never know. And I think that's very important to consider. And that's why I like doing what I do. It's about all of us unifying together and helping each other out as any ways that we can. That is correct. If I was an older person, I was retired, I had nothing to do, I would sit right by my window right now, listen to the rain, and read a book. It's good weather for that. Tim, you got that shit straight. I'm an Aries sun, a Gemini moon, and a Virgo rising. It's a very funky dynamic, to have. But it really suit a lot of those archetypes, what they tell you about us. I hit those marks. It took a lot for me to learn how to put my pride down and to ask, because here's the thing, asking doesn't mean you're receiving, but at least you're opening up yourself to put your defenses down enough to say, hey, I'm in dire straits. I was 97 pounds. I was on the brink of collapse. I could have died at any point during that time. You can go back on this channel to the Wayback Machine and see that there's no lying in it. You could see I looked emaciated. I was skin and bones. My face was sunken in, and I was not healthy. And that's not because I chose to do that. That was because I chose not to do this. And my whole life got ripped away from me. But guess what? You live, you learn. And I'm glad that I got to move and make a new life for myself. And I'm still making that new life. It hasn't formulated yet. Well, I got Loki Bear over there guarding the window right now. I have this humongous bear. It's one of those big life-size teddy bears. I had gotten him on sale at Home Depot. The thing just fit into my car, and I used it as a body pillow. So I laid on little Thor, big Thor. Okay, for Mark, you got listening for truth. Okay, I could show this. Truth speaks to us constantly, but not always in words. It may communicate through a feeling that is hard to pull into words, but brings an inexplicable sense of peace, trust, and the knowledge that somehow everything is going to work out perfectly, even if there is little evidence of how it is all going to happen. You are being asked to listen for the truths beneath the words rather than the superficial message of the words themselves. This is especially true for the communications of those around you, the press, the newspaper, and the mass media. You'll begin to hear fear in the words and actions of those around you, even as they preach love. Listen deeper. Listen for the truth. This oracle comes with the message of truth for you. You are hearing something that is not being said, and what you are hearing is truthful. You may feel as though you are the only one that is really ready to hear or see it. Perhaps you have been working in a situation or loving in a relationship where truth is constantly denied. We live in a world where truth is frequently avoided out of fear of what it might reveal. At the basis of such actions, consciously or not, is a deep sense of unhealed, toxic shame. If you or someone else is fearful that the truth will expose rather than free and heal, then some personal healing is required. It is time for letting go of old wounds in favor of greater sense of self-love and acceptance. You are being Jesus. You are being asked to love yourself enough to honor the truth, even if you feel you are the only one doing so. Sacred rebels need truth like lungs need oxygen. Truth keeps the energy of life flowing through the rebellious heart. Lies dampen the spirit of the sacred rebel. Even if those with less awakened hearts fear the truth, you must not turn away from it. Don't resent this state of affairs. Perhaps your job is to show that truth can be witnessed even when many want to hide it from it. What others do is always their choice, but through your honorable deeds, done with integrity, you will be set free, no matter what the outcome. You are a true seeker. Never deny or try to quicken this down to make others comfortable. You are meant to be an agitator at times, even though you don't have to confront people to do it. You don't necessarily have to say a word, though sometimes you will. Often you will agitate in the most loving sense by unveiling truth simply through your knowings. Hold compassion for the truths you behold. Do not use them as knives to cut another or yourself with harshness, but as the clear insight that allows one to loosen the knots that bind simply by knowing which thread to gently tug. This oracle brings you guidance. If you have been worn down and depressed by the lies, gossip, deceit, or backstabbing going on around you, don't fret. Get out into nature, spend some time communing with the infinite. Healing will come to you now, no matter how many times, in how many ways, or by how many tongues untruth is spoken. You know what you know in your sacred rebellious heart. That truth is your connection to the living truth of life itself. Don't get up. Just open to the healing and know the truth is always, eventually, it prevails. You're not done, Mr. Mark. I'm not such a cusper in Aries. I'm like there, but not. I'm in the third decan, which is Saggies, and I have a lot of Saggy in my chart. I'm a fireball. I'm a fireball. I don't have water really in my chart. I have fire, air, earth. That's my makeup, and it sucks. I'm a fireball. Mark, you got the law of attraction. Relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of energies. You also have ascended masters. Powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over you and guiding you. They're probably in your living room. As we saw the other day, Spirit was having fun it's always a party night at Ashmaya's house. Mind you. And the angel number is 637. The angels are encouraging you to be of service to others, your friends, family, pets, and community. Be of service to those around you. You know, and like anything else with our families, I can speak on this very clearly, as a lot of you may or may not know. Like I barely have any family. I don't. The one and only person that I called from my adopted side is transcended recently. And I only talk to my aunt here and there. That's my biological dad. I speak my truth. And if you don't want to hear it, you don't want to at least give me the ear to hear, you want to leave, bye, get out of my locality. You're not, great. You are a part of my family. That's wonderful. But you can go over there now. Well, they are over there. I don't talk to my family. You're welcome. Right now, the Chaser Convergence is in DeWitt County, Illinois. That's where all the chasers are diverging to. You see, and the power of thought. Last night before I went to bed, I literally sat, envisioned the storm, and lessened the energy of the storm. And it seems to be whatever I did is working, because as of right now, there's 0 tornado warnings. There's just severe thunderstorm warnings. And it seems that even though, and of course, I don't want anybody getting a tornado or getting hurt. It's hitting Indianapolis. The orange that I was in earlier this morning is now lowering down. And again, let's just hope that we're not seeing tornadoes anywhere today. Indiana had, I think, 11 or 12 hit last Thursday. No more of that nonsense. But the power of thought can do wonders. And the only thing up by me, there's a tornado watch, but it's still in Indiana, not in Illinois, but it's not even near my county. Right now, I'm just, from what I'm watching, I'm just getting rain. My mother was the yay. My mother was the one that held a lot together in my family, my adoptive mom from my adoptive family. When she died, like barely anybody called to see if I was dead or alive, besides my cousin who transcended. He was 62 and had diabetes. He lived a very nice life for that. But, and his brother that I try frequently calling does never calls me back. I don't know if he's okay. I guess I'll find out if anything happens to him when he's ready to call me. But I don't, you guys are like my family. But again, when it comes to that card and the truth, you got to know what's in here. I just popped my gun out of my holster. Oh, because it was stuck. Yes, I'm wearing a pew pew shirt, but I have my pew pew on. It keeps getting stuck on my chair. I might have to take it off. Sorry, guys. Oh, that's why. My belt's all funky. We'll put you in a good spot, Mr. Pew Pew, where I could reach you. Yeah, now I can sit fine. I can still reach the pew pew. That's all that matters. Okay, it wasn't delivered just yet. I was like, woo! Spirit always has a way of guiding you towards your tribe. And sometimes you stay with your tribe for a while. Like I consider the tribe this big tree. And some of us are in the root system, some of us make up the trunk. We're not going nowhere. We're not going nowhere. We're anchoring down, we're staying here. But some of the tree limbs and the leaves fall away. They were once a part of us and they take flight in the air, in the wind. Or a storm comes down and the branch falls down. It's a natural cycle that happens within a tribe. And many of us belong to multiple tribes. You have a community, let's say you are a gardener and you have a gardening community because that's your passion, you love doing it, and you're providing for your community. That's a community and a tribe that you belong to. But you can also have a spiritual community tribe, can also have another hobby tribe, you have your family tribe, you have a lot. Tribes are everywhere. Soul tribes. And we all somehow find each other when we need each other. um, forever, a lot of people that traversed my life, whether it be my family, my friends, have always told me I am not of this earth. I am not of here. I am so that different. And I never understood what they meant until recently. And a girlfriend of mine that I know forever reached out because she needed some advice. And she's like, I don't know what it is about you, but when we were growing up, she's like, you were never really a part of our group, but like you merged and melded in like a ninja, and then you left for you like you're a free spirit. You just walk around and like be a chameleon. You blend in, but you're like the wanderer, and you serve your purpose wherever you go, and then you find more people to help. And that's always been my nature. Oh, yay. That's the I mean, for all of us that have felt like the black sheep of our family, we felt even at work, I'm not going to limit myself. Sure, I am going to go to work with professional clothes on. I would never wear this shirt to work, but I'm showing up as me and doing it authentically, but professionally. I'm in a flash flood warning. That's the warning I just got on my phone. I don't have my phone blaring on. I have the volume off, but I just got a ping ping. I'm in a flash flood warning. Yay. It's better than a tornado warning, even though those are dangerous too. I love that. I honestly think when I was little, my mom read my dream journals. I used to have some wild, wicked dreams. And a lot of them were past other selves seeping through. And I didn't know that at the time. I'd have reoccurring dreams. I was in a castle riding on a white horse, and I had a twin sister. But the difference between me and her was I had dark brown hair and she had red hair. We are in Ireland in a castle, and I was wearing this hunter green, like a dark green velvet dress with a satchel. And I got on a white horse and took off from the stables onto this plain into the woods and went to a hut to dry herbs. And it was a repetitive dream, just the same sequence of things happening, and little things would open up here and there. But I would do the same repetitive dream. I used to have a repetitive dream that I was a man in the forest in, I want to say, either Germany or Finland. Very similar dynamic. Running with, not away from, but with the wolves. That always a repetitive dream for me. Well, thank you for joining us, Mr. Keith. I hope the cards spoke. You're welcome. And everybody in the chat, his link will be in my description after this live is over. Yeah, I was in a whitish castle. I don't know what part of Ireland. I don't even know if it's up, but it overlooked cliffs. There was water, but it was on a flat plain that led to woods. And I was drying herbs. I got a flash flood warning on my watch now. A little late. I got a warning on my watch. So you know I'm not lying. Flash flood warning. I got your email, Tim. Yay. And max velocity is blurry. Crazy. Crazy. I don't see anybody else want anything before I do the collective reading. Not these. I'm going to do the collective and then I'm going to hop out. Try to get more work done since I have the internet up. Probably get your rancher reading in tonight, finally, if the internet keeps up. And even if it doesn't, I hope it saves. I did. I like the animal cards. As you see, how many cards? Yes, sure you can. Hazel, you're also going to get animals. You can get two. How's that? Max velocity. Blurry. Okay, Miss Hazel, you got from the animal spirit, hyena, humor, wit, sarcasm. The hyena personality is a jokester and a crowd pleaser, but below the surface, there are unfulfilled dreams to be realized. When the hyena card appears, it's time to reflect on your reliance on sarcasm and humor to express your truth. Are you using jokes to hide old resentments in relationships or to mask things that you feel uncomfortable discussing? What would happen if you took your goals seriously? Charming, witty, fun to be around. And then we got bat. I like the bat. Darkness, letting go, death, leading to rebirth. Before emerging, the bat waits for the sun to set and the moon to rise. In the darkness, it can see all that was invisible in the daylight hours. The bat is a master of the subtle senses of the underlying forces that cause some things to prosper and others to fade. The bat card shows up to signify the ending of a chapter, the closing of a door. The bat comes swiftly, encouraging us to move on. In just a few hours, a new day dawns. No more lingering in the past. Accepts, adapts, adjusts. And that honestly is a big energy. And I just pulled it for the collective. We're going to get there, but I'm going to pull two of these for Miss Hazel. A lot of us are going through uncomfortable times. I know I am. And it's not the uncertainty that makes me nervous or anything. It's just patience. Really sitting with what I want and how do I obtain it? How do I go through with it? And there are things that all of us need to release, whether it's unconscious, subconscious, or conscious. We have Goddess. Express your divine feminine energy, embracing magical intuition and nurturing qualities. That's for you, Miss Hazel. Release. Work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. Release. And you got angel number 234. Growth, expansion, and abundance. Remember, everyone goes through uneasy times. This too will pass. Just hold your course. We're all going through it. Hold steady, warrior. Hold steady. Thank you. I got it. Hi, Kim. Isn't it ironic? We were talking about group and Amish mindset. We got mindful. Groupthink, not in the hive mind type sense. The human mind could be so many things: a prison, a latrine, a circus, a temple, a cave. It could be a place of restriction or a place of never-ending expression and expansion. Right now, be careful of where you wander in your mind. The quality of your thoughts is key, as you're in a fertile time for full manifestation. You want to ensure that the seeds you plant will sprout and flourish into the life you seek to grow. Be mindful not to scatter weeds. It's easy to be influenced by others right now, especially in our digital age. It's hand to protect yourself from the energy and the sheer amount of information bombarding you 24/7. If you allow all the fear and uncertainty to pollute your mind and emotions, you will fill yourself up with this negativity and then see more of it on the outer world. Stay out of gossip and other forms of group think. Stay out of the negative talk. For when you cut another person down to their level due to their perceived mistakes or limit them by your envy, you activate lack for yourself. So fill yourself with thoughts of plenty. Imagine your universe unfettered by scarcity and alive with abundant hope and goodness. Be mindful of what your mind's full of. Keep the faith. Good brings more good. Love, more love. Gratitude, more things to be grateful for. We were talking about that. Our next card. Moon Maiden. New ideas, new beginnings. The Moon Maiden arrives to offer you a new beginning, a new face, a facet of yourself that is aching to be shown to the world. Those qualities that you have been quietly cultivating are ready for the limelight. The secrecy was important, for it protected your new face and kept what was precious close to your heart. But now it's time to come forward in full splendor. Announce the new you to yourself first. Reveal it slowly to the world, like the waxing moon. Allow others to be surprised by how mature and grown up this side of you is. Now it's time to set yourself free. The Moon Maiden belongs only to herself, and she is summoning the parts of you that challenge conversation, that refuse to be intimidated, and that cannot be turned or tamed or put inside a golden cage. The Moon Maiden invites you to shine with your light, to have radiant curiosity, and to ask anyone who offers you a mouthful of dogma. Why do you believe this is so? Question everything others assume is a given. And do not collude with the drama around you. Become an unpredictable, unstoppable, yet an eminently reliable friend. The Moon Maiden invites you to answer only to yourself and reminds you that you are not anyone's property. Be true to your soul's calling, even as some around you in a relationship or a job want to capture your light inside a bottle. You know how to rise to the occasion, just as unfailingly as the moon does. When time comes, you return to darkness and become enshrouded in mystery until you are ready to return. We have new beginnings, folks. New beginnings. And don't predict, expect, just do you great, open the door, and see where it takes you. Everybody's journey is different. Your new beginning can happen in 6 months. It can happen in 3 years. The tree pollen is high, and I have my window open. By the way, actually, one of the allergists I watch allergists, was like, oh, there's like this asthmatic thing. I forgot what it's called, but it happens up when there's really large storms with wind. Like the pollen breaks down into finer pieces and it gets messy. Something asthma. We have got, and this is for the collective, God box. Write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called a God box as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. And another really fun thing I like to do is aspects of me that I've outgrown, that I can identify, problems, concerns that no longer needs to rent space in my head. I write it down on paper and I burn the fuck out of it safely. Bye. It's a nice ceremony. Crown chakra. Pay attention. Pay attention to your ideas, as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in answer to your prayers. Power animal. And I did all the animals today. Your animal spirit guide is a guardian to you and is helping you with the situation. I got so many animal guides, it's redonkulous. I got this humongous big black bear. Huge. With the berserker. With it. It comes with the human, with an axe. I have Faye. A wolf pack. Odin the cat. Morgan the cat. I know Ethan's not a guardian, but he does watch over me. Cardinals. Golden finches. Hawks. I have a lot. I'm sure there's more to that list. I haven't gone to a medium forever. Max velocity, you're dropping out, bro. What goes on? What goes on, bro? Brah? At a reload max velocity, because I think there is a tornado down, but not in another state. That's not in the warn zone. Where is this? Enterprise. New Level Plains, Daleville. Where is that? Is that South Dakota? No. Oh, that sounded like Mississippi, I think, or Louisiana, one of those two. He pulled away too quickly. Okay, so fun fact, I have a pole in my backyard that I really, 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 really need to take down. I do. I need to take it down. But it's like a wildlife refuge, and I get red-tailed hawks that like to land on the pool to see what's inside the pool for food. Fun facts. And it's one of the reasons why I don't take it down, because I'm like, ooh. Monticello, Illinois, I think. There is a tornado warning and a tornado developing. Yep, Monticello, Illinois, if you're in that area, it's not down yet. They're looking at it. Storm Chaser John McKinney is featured right now on Max Velocity. It's developing. So there's not one down yet, but there's one down in Enterprise, Alabama. There's a tornado down in Alabama. Alabama. Sorry, guys. I'm a weather nerd. For the collective, we got Ox Strength. A symbol of brute strength and power, the wild ox of ancient times was both revered and feared because it was wild. This rune is a symbol of physical power, vitality, and good health. It also suggests great emotional courage. If you're going through difficult times, you must find the creativity inside yourself to pull through. You have great power within you, and you need to unleash that power. When you do, there's no stopping you. This is also a rune about the need to take a risk and not to fear change. But conversely, it may also be urging caution. Energy that is misdirected can do great harm to both yourself and others. So ensure that your words and actions do not wound or result in chaos, but rather healing and peace. I know that I have bleach. I'm bleaching the pool. I have a little bit of chlorine left. Um, I actually have to bleach. No, I have a sub pump I might put in to let it get to the creek, and then I'm bleaching and putting chlorine down. And then I have to figure out how to take the damn thing down and how to get it disposed of. That's the problem. It's there's a lot of moving parts with that. But yes, I agree with you. But it's also feeding the beautiful dragonflies that I love collecting in my backyard. Like nowhere to put my cards. A wonderful surprise is coming. Yeah, it's an above ground metal pool that I thought I was going to be able to save, but it needs new lining. It needs some work on the outside. There's a lot of rust and it I thought I was able to save it. And then the filter and everything that was left by the previous person, all broken and destroyed. So when I got a quote from a pool company to dismantle it, it was way out of my price range. I'm like, I could do this by myself. $2,000. If I call a junk company to come and haul that junk away, it'd probably be less than that. That wasn't including the haul away. A wonderful surprise is coming. Something entirely new awaits you. The time of guilt and shame ends now. Forgive yourself and begin to love yourself just as you are. Oh my goodness. Auntie Amy. Awaken the magic of your creativity. Immerse yourself in the world of your feelings. Yeah, the only problem right now, most of the scrappers and people are helping with the tornado cleanup. So I kind of have to wait. And they're just now opening up some of the roads so that those trucks and those big things can get in. Um, I'm going to pull from the Gateway of Light activation deck, and then I'm going to do our last card for today. But I hope you guys had fun. Let's see what the Gateway says. And anybody in the, big massive warning today, please just be weather aware. I rather be over prepared and under prepared. And you never know what's going to happen. The collective got Halls of Amenti. Secrets revealed, treasures uncovered, initiations. You're in a deep initiatory chamber at this time. You might feel that things are heavy and challenging, but know that a reconfiguration is happening. Energetically, you're going through an initiation. that will allow you to go beyond the fears of the ego and transcend the limitations of the physical realm. You might not feel that light is present because you are in the middle of this phase at the moment, but know that it is present within you. You might be feeling frustrated or overwhelmed, but a lot of this anxiety is actually old energies that were stored in the depths of your body being released so that your vibration can rise. Yeah, my neighborhood, like where I'm at, we didn't get affected by much besides like tree limbs and branches. I didn't really have any property damage. Up the block from me, on the other hand, Vikings grandma and aunt was on the news. Their whole neighborhood was demolished. I got the outskirts of the tornado, so we are fine. They're not coming up here to take anything. Um, so I have to wait to see when it comes down over on that side of the town. It's not over on the side. It's on my side of the town. It's just up the block. Um, I love dragonflies. I really do. And I saw a magical one. Okay, they're all magical, but this one had the peacock coloring, that like iridescent coloring. Not the wings, but like its body. It was so pretty. I thought I was in another like dimension seeing this thing. It was adorable. I'm not done. We got one more card left. And I'm kind of glad that thank you everybody for joining me. We got one more card left, but I'm going to be trying to do this as much as possible once a week, weather permitting, internet permitting. The internet was wonky since last Thursday. I think it finally stabilized today. Finally. But I'm very thankful for all of you for enjoying these. I like to give people some messages. Oh, I lied. This isn't the last. This is like the last big reading, and then I'll pull an angel number for all of you. How's that? And remember, if you're interested in longer readings, I pull for the collective of members I have memberships. Both 4D, 3D and 4D get the reading. They get the reading. And it's an hour plus long. So I pull from a crap. You see all the decks on my desk? I pull from a lot of them. And I do a collective. But the memberships, there's not many members. So it's some of it seems very. Why am I making these faces? Move my water here. I know you can't see the number on here, but on here it's 963. I programmed it before I went live. I put my water on top of it. But that's the card we got. Seraph of 963. What do I have on here? 963. Seraph of 963. Practice connecting to the joy that is always deep within you. Pay attention to what brings you exquisite delight. If you don't know what that is, you are guided to experiment and explore. Connecting to the joyful capacity of your heart will heal so much negativity and uncertainty. Let your heart relax. Allow the spiritual grace that wishes to render your life to manifest in miraculous magic. The seraphim are angelic beings of an extremely high vibration. They are the angelic mystics in constant devotion and admiration of the divine. When we go through a struggle and are somehow fortunate enough to recognize the productive and healing action of divine grace intervening on our behalf, we can shift to such gratitude we just want to kiss the sky and sing a love song to the universe. Then we are in touch with their own inner seraph. Some egos project their narcissistic wounding and lack of romantic imagination onto spirit, concluding that the divine must be rather vain if it wants swarms of angels flying about constantly singing its praises. They don't understand that the divine asks for our love so it can give itself to us. When we feel love, we are in love. Our hearts are open and receptive. The divine isn't interested in praise for its own sake, but for what we can receive when our hearts are opened by it. When you have beautiful experience, fall in love, enjoy the best meal of your life, see a film that awakens your mind, and do you not want to tell others about it? Our world can seem a bleak and spiritual barren place. We need jubilant, mystical hearts who know the secret of esoteric ecstasy and are divinely drunk in their celestial communion. We too, such loving delight with the divine, so we cannot help but want to call forth its wondrous gratitude and declare our love for the rooftops, for all to hear and feel. This oracle brings a message straight from the divine to you. Let me love you. Let me love you. This telepathy of light between spirit and your inner being gives rise to knowing without knowing how you know. This oracle guides you to trust such inner knowledge, even if it doesn't always seem logical. Spirit is guiding you. The universe will provide ample resources to support you doing what you have come to this planet to do. There is no need to turn away from what your heart adores, and even reason to embrace it with total trust. Connection with this tone plugs us into the inner intricacies of our ecstatic energy field, where we can partake of the miraculous medicine of love and light and be reminded that we can handle anything that comes our way with grace. Yes. Spiritual infusions of light and wisdom, such as those that travel on the 963 hertz frequency, are alchemical. They are able to distill value from any circumstance and transform it. This frequency is a cosmic particle accelerator, which facilitates graceful return to the loving wisdom and creative resourcefulness of spirit. Seraph of 963 hertz brings a message that the light and whatever it arouses in your heart alights in your being with passionate gratitude and delicious hunger for more, is powerful enough to capture, captivate, and heal you. In doing so, it opens the way for manifestation. Praises to our generous, grateful, loving universe. And our angel number for the collective is 565. Look at the world through different eyes. You deserve all you desire. Just shift your thoughts and mindset to obtain this. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming today and hanging out with me and blessing and sending energy this way. So no more naders hits my town. I really want to thank all of you for that. Thank you to everybody that contributes so much love, light, and just positivity in the chat and just being super helpful and amazing. You guys are rock stars. And I really thank you for that. There's a lot of people that I'm sure watch and read the chat. So don't be shy. If you have something to say, convey, express, please do. There's no judgment here, and we love you. And if there's somebody that trolls the chat, we got him. Pew pew. So sending each and every one of you love, light, compassion, grace, shielding, and protective energy. Please go within, be the shoulders, be the lighthouse, sprinkle a seed respectfully, your truth. Light that path forward. Please ring the bell icon because I will be live on Friday for Friday Night Live. I also have other videos that I'll be uploading between today, tomorrow, over the weekend. I do Freya, Lil Thor shorts. Lil Thor hasn't been around, but I do shorts every morning or every afternoon. Please go check those out. I am being shadow banned for those, and I don't know why. Whatever. But I like to put smiles on faces. Nothing wrong with that. Yes, Miss Ivy, I am. I have another video to make. And I do want to eat something. I didn't eat yet today. But I want to thank each and every one of you for showing up, for spreading the love and the light. Thank you for supporting me. I'm praying for everybody in the path of these storms today. Please be weather aware. And until the next time, guys, thank you for watching and being a beautiful component and support to here. Yeah, Zippy, Chippy, and Zippy has a girlfriend named Pippi. Pippi. Zippy's girlfriend's name is Pippi. We got a new one. I don't know if I'm having pizza, but I'm definitely having a snack. But yes, please, everybody stay safe, be good. I'm just happy that I'm hunkered down just in case. But love you guys. Have a blessed and beautiful night wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you on the next one.